Hi, this is Chris. I've done a little shopping. This is actually over about 2 months, probably 2 months of looking for items for a fall journal. That's what I want to make. It's getting kind of late. It's already November. But I wanted to show you what I got before I start sorting them out and deciding what I will use in my fall journal. So I'll take these off the table and then I'll open each package one by one and tell you where I got them and what I got. Okay, this one is from Diane Hubert at Pretty Pink Cottage on Etsy. I like her shop. She often goes to swap meets back east, and she comes back with original one-of-a-kind items, antique and vintage items. And so this was a selection of 4 antique postcards and 3 fall doilies. So I thought those were great for a fall journal. And here are the postcards. Here's a little boy contemplating a turkey, and he has an axe in his hand. I thought that was kind of funny. And that is 1910. It says, "Best regards, Irene M. To Miss Ruby Laux, Scranton, Pennsylvania." Here we have, it looks like the same little boy, and looks like he's already done away with his turkey. It's Thanksgiving's greetings. This one is 1909, Master Ernest Juppinlag, Mansfield, Pennsylvania. Dear Ernest, are you having a pleasant time this vacation? I am having a fine time. Have you gotten your recitation learned for Thanksgiving? Lovingly, your teacher, Edna Shaw. This one says, "Greetings sincere for a happy Thanksgiving." The beautiful font on there with grapes. It's embossed. These are all embossed. This one isn't. Yeah, this one is embossed also. Embossed. This one doesn't have a correspondence on it. It's printed in Germany. And this one with the beautiful wheat and little farm. "May your share of Thanksgiving bounties be many." And it wasn't used, and there's no date, but it's about the same era. So those are from Diane Hubert at Pretty Pink Cottage. This one is also from Pretty Pink Cottage, Diane Hubert. And this is a fall ephemera packet, which has all kinds of goodies in it. It has these burlap flowers. It has pages from a children's book that are fall. These are so cute. Little squirrel. It has a double pocket that she made, so you can put this on your page and you can stick something in there and you can stick something in there. And she made that. And here is another item that she made. It's upside down. It's the seed packet envelope. So it's open here. And then she's decorated it with a napkin and some laces. And then a little bag. And then in the bag, she has a little Denison turkey label, a little vellum jack-o'-lantern music, The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe playing card, jack-o'-lantern description or definition, another of the children's books, another playing card from The Raven with a different design. Here's a sticker with cats on Halloween. And here are some little, this is a little jack-o'-lantern, stacked jack-o'-lanterns, and here's a little metal enameled jack-o'-lantern. And then there's more papers, some dictionary papers. Some napkins, so there's turkey, and there's some pretty flowers with some gold embossing and an acorn. Here's a larger napkin with fall colors. Here's a piece of vintage wallpaper in fall colors. That's pretty. Here's a piece of, it feels like origami paper, or it could be scrapbooking paper. Here are several sheets of music in September, October, November, Thanksgiving pie, autumn leaves. You can tell she puts a lot of thought into putting together her themed bundles. Here's a vintage illustration, reproduction. Here's another one. It's obviously from a book. Here are some note cards with fall leaves on them. Blank note cards. And envelope. And here's a Halloween trick-or-treat note card. Here's a fold-a-note with a squirrel. Isn't he cute? I just love the little squirrels. We have squirrels in our yard, and I don't love them in my yard because they wreak havoc, but I do think they're cute. Some ornamental corn. 2 sunflowers. I love the sunflowers. Those are vintage. They look like they would be a current product. Here is some sheer netting with gold embossing on it. But it has all the fall colors, and fall has roses in the fall colors. That could be a cover. Some more of the fall doilies. They're pretty on the back too. They have a nice design. Some more pages from the school workbook with the fall, and the child has circled their answers. And there's the squirrel. And then there's some magazine pages. Here's a Good Housekeeping from October 1952 of a little kid raking up fall leaves in his little wheelbarrow. Isn't that cute? And then here's a kind of a flash card. And it's Tools and Hardware, a rake. This is from 1980. And then here's a page from a calendar. Pumpkin, locally grown patch, pumpkin patch, pick your own. And then on the other side, Farmer's Market, always fresh. And then the same image from the inside with the October, oh, there's 2 of them, September calendar, and here's autumn with the truck and the harvest. Homegrown. So that was evidently a calendar of farm signs. Newly designed farm signs. I love those. Those are beautiful. And then here, this looks like a page from one of the crafting magazines, Autumn Vibes and Hello Autumn. So there's lots of good pieces of ephemera in there, and pieces for decorating. And again, that's from Diane Hubert at Pretty Pink Cottage. And all the links will be below. I'm sure that you won't be able to get the same things now because the Etsy sellers will be working on holiday and winter items. The next is from Maryland's Mercantile on Etsy. Bought quite a few things here. Look at all the goodies. So she sent as a little thank you some embossed die-cut butterflies. So there's these two little butterflies that she included. And a little card with a little ruffle on it. And inside some whale tail tabs. Made from fall paper. So isn't that cute? That was her little thank you. I thank you, Marilyn. I got words stamped on muslin. So here's numbers. I really like those. Those are great. And then here we have fun, life, special. Nature reveals her miracles one by one. Be true to your heart. And here we have joyous. Life is good, happy. Cozy autumn days. Dream. And lots more. I'll put that there. I ordered this little tag with some fabric snippets on it. So we have this pretty autumn leaves, this nice blue with brown twigs on it, and then this one with leaves on it. And I got two of those. I like that checkerboard on there too. I got some fall whale tail tabs. I can figure out how to get them out of there. When in doubt, cut it out. So there's some really pretty autumn colors. I like the blue in the autumn because sometimes in autumn the sky is so blue and then the yellow trees against it, yellow and blue are complementary colors. So there's a bunch of whale tails. And then I got these embossed fall leaves. So these are oak leaves. I have a tree in my yard that looks quite a bit like this. And there's two different sizes. And then I got these, and these look like ash leaves. I have an ash tree in my yard. And so, two different sizes. Lots of leaves. Leaves are falling. I bought these medallions. I saw Gail Augustinelli using these medallions on some of her embellishments, and I really like those. And so those are also in two sizes. Pretty fall colors. I like this green and a purple too, a very pale grayish purple. So I have all those die cuts, And then there are napkins. I had to have this fox. He is so cute. Look at that fox, a little watercolor of a fox. He is so cute. And so this napkin has, I guess, 4 images of that fox, so that's great. And here's a leopard pumpkin with this beautiful fall-colored plaid. Look where we can put that so we don't cover up everything. Here's a field of pumpkins and some fall leaves. And then I got this larger bag. Figure out how to open this. And here's some gold embossed pumpkins on a pretty orange napkin. The embossing goes all the way through, even though it's not printed all the way through. The embossing of the pumpkins goes all the way through. Sunflowers. I love these sunflowers. So sunflowers all the way through. Here's more sunflowers. Those pretty. And here's large fall colors with fall flowers and fall leaves. So I'll have fun using all those. I may be working on my fall journal during the winter time and save it for next year. The next bundle I got from Junk Sisters Journals on Etsy. And this is a big bundle. I got this card with fall fabric snippets on it. I need a little staple remover for this one. So there's a nice piece of doily from a tablecloth or a table runner. And so here are lots of different fall fabrics, different widths, all on this card, and there's a button on there. This is a very heavy card. This is nice. That'll be good for keeping fabrics rolled up on, or laces or things when I use it up. And here's another one. I ordered 2 of them. Has a little button and a big button down here. And a whole bunch of fabrics. And then this. Thank you for your order. Enjoy and make beautiful things. Kim and Stella. Isn't that pretty? The pretty little paper clip with the curled edge on it. And a little packet of stamps, some fibers, some dyed fibrous paper, playing card, some labels. I guess I should open this and see what all is in there. So there's a big button, some eyelash trim in purple, some purple stamps canceled, some yellow. It looks almost like interfacing that's been dyed yellow. It's very thick. A big button, a little button. This reminds me of the buttons on my dad's work shirts. A little date label. Some little labels made out of, looks like scrapbook paper. This feels like textured wallpaper. More labels. Another stamp. Some kids on a roller coaster. And a king. And then there was this box. And look how pretty it's decorated with all these. Autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. Albert Camus. Autumn's Reflection, this box is called. There's, oh, sorry, you can't see that. There's a bird here. There's things are stitched on. It's a pumpkin on top of some sort of a pass. A reproduction pass, a postcard, some leaves sewn on. This looks like a type of fabric. We have some of this, if it's cheesecloth, it has a pretty big weave in it. Here's a little butterfly sewn on in this tapestry fabric. So now we need to take this undone, and to tell the truth, I bought this last month, and I'm not sure I remember exactly what's in it. So this is fun for both of us. So this is a fabric bundle. Since I'm also doing the 52 Tags Handmade Challenge by Anne Brooke, each week we have a different challenge for making a fabric and stitching tag about that big. And I really didn't have a lot of fabric scraps to work on that. There's only 2 months left in the challenge, but I plan to continue doing that kind of craft. And so I ordered some more little fabric pieces and quilting scraps and items that I can use not only in paper crafting but also in needle crafting. And this is a fall box. So here's a little doily, and here's a bundle of fall fabrics. I hate to take them apart. I think I'll just move this down a little bit and we'll flip through them. So this is a cotton quilting fabric with green, and it has roses on it. This is very velvety. It's velvet, a sort of velvet corduroy, I would say, with more uneven ridges in it than corduroy has. Here's a piece of gathered lace. It might have been a curtain. It might be tea-dyed. Here's like a drapery fabric with lilies on it, also in fall colors. And then another piece of quilting fabric. This looks really familiar to me. I may have seen that at some point. And that's one bundle. And then this looks like wallpaper. It has architectural images on it. I like that. Makes me want to go to Rome. I've never been to Rome. I've been to Venice, but I haven't been to Rome. Probably never will now. And that's on there with a piece of lace. Tatting, actually. It's a nice little piece of tatting. I'll fiddle with that later. And then here's another fabric bundle with this green netting on it. And this interesting piece of netting. It looks almost like there's a jack-o'-lantern on there. Let's see. Oh, it's a rose. I've never seen anything like this before. This is really different. It feels like rayon. That's really interesting. I like the challenge of a box of scraps from somebody else's collection. It gives me new ideas of things to do. And then with the Anne Brooke challenge, I'm learning quite a few things to do. So here's a canvas like fabric. It could be upholstery, light upholstery or curtain. Here's a kind of chenille. Parts of it are chenille and parts of it are woven thread. There's quite a bit of that. That would make a nice book cover. Here is some, I don't know what this is called. It's heavier than cotton fabric, but it's cotton. Here's some netting with some really pretty little tiny beads glued to it. They're little golden beads glued to that. You can't see the, I don't know if I can get it close enough to see those little beads. That's interesting. I wonder what that was from. Maybe a drapery? Oh, here's some nice orange. That's very fall color. Orange isn't my color, but I do like it when I'm putting together things for fall. And here's some embroidered, it looks like a tea towel. So that's that one. And then here's a little bundle of lace trims, ribbon, embroidered trim, and a button. And then we get down to the paper pieces for this fall packet. Here's a napkin with pumpkins. I need to make some room here so you can see everything. And here's a plaid napkin. Here's an envelope. See what's inside. There's a pretty dry sunflower, and then some playing cards with an old chocolate label, French chocolate label on it. I got 2 jokers. Wow, I'm lucky. And then here are some papers. This is a iridescent sort of marbled paper. It looks like a wallpaper. Another one of those cute little paper clips with a little curl on the end. So this is a iridescent marbled wallpaper. And those are the wallpapers. And then we have all kinds of other pieces of ephemera. This is an old decal. Evidently, this is an annual event. Detroit was fun in '61. In '62, Miami for you. It's the kind that you dip in water and then you slide from the paper. We had those when I was a kid when we'd go to the national parks. Here's a vintage postcard. Scenic view, Geneke Gardens, Sweeney Park, Fort Wayne, Indiana. This has been inked around the edges. Here's a card. It says Autumn. It's a blank card with lots of room to write to someone. Here's a vintage receipt. Here's some paper that's embossed. The frame around it is embossed. You can maybe see that a little bit on the back. It's very heavy duty. I wonder what this was for. It might be to frame a photo or something. And here is a fall shopping list paper. It's 2 of those. And here's an envelope with really pretty embossing on the back with two sheets of writing paper. Here is an index from a book. So this is the bibliography from the back of a book showing citations. Here is some music. This paper is very, feels very good. I don't know what kind of paper that is. Swallowtail Garden Seeds. So here's a reproduction of a seed advertisement, perhaps. It doesn't have a lot of advertising on it. Swallow's Thrush. Here's a circular paper clip. Swanson's Thrush from a book. Maybe, was this from the book? This is wider. Hermit Thrush. I don't want to lose that paper clip. I'll put that up here. Here's from the Farmer's Stockman magazine. See if we can find a date on that. This is vintage, October 1968. Like a news magazine. It's not quite as big as a newspaper from that era, but it's more the size of a magazine. Oh, and here's a certificate of perfect attendance. And then this nice masking paper in green. So that was my beautiful bundle, fall bundle, from Junk Sisters Journals. They do a really good job of curating their bundles. So it looks like I have some sorting to do, and whereas a couple of months ago I didn't really have anything to make a fall journal out of, I think I have enough now to make several fall journals. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by my channel, and have a great day crafting. Bye-bye.